Warning, Papa Zaku is a trained fool. Do not take anything he says or does literally. Or do. I'm not your dad. G'day guys, welcome back to WeRGod.fm. I am your host, as always, Papa Zaku. And I know the probably two things you're thinking. First one, where the hell you been? It's been 2 months. You said you'll be posting more videos regularly. Bro, what is this? Shut up. I'll get to it shortly. And two, I'm back to the old setup. Yep, I'm just using my hand. Just me with the back screen talking. Hey, at least I got a shirt this time. Progress. But yeah, so on that note though, I am planning on updating my setup soon. So that's why I'm back here, because I'm setting up a whole new thing. It'll be very cool shortly, because yes, I am planning on getting onto a lot more videos soon. I've been on a bit of a 2-month sabbatical, as they like to call it. Finding myself, as I'm sure a lot of us have been doing, and I know it's been great fun, you know. Everyone, after the new year, everyone wanted to have fun. We all had all our goals and things, and it's been great. We've been achieving a lot of them. We've been making those connections, those meaningful connections with so many great people, and having those fun moments, which we are going to have cherished memories for ages. But to keep those memories, we got to keep working, you know, and we keep working and keep working. But then it's hard, because I don't know about you, but shit always seems to go in the way. But you bounce back, and it's awesome. We always do, because that's what we are. We are God, you know what I mean, baby? But it gets a little bit rough sometimes. But that's when you realize to take a step back and realize the amazing friends and the family and all these connections that you've been making over the last forever. And you realize how amazing it all is, because they can allow you to take a step back, and you don't need to get FOMO. You don't need to be upset about things, because shit's always going to happen, but you got to focus on you know what I mean, and doing those things that mean a lot to you, because everyone's going to support you, whether it's creating on here or making music or whatever it is that is you got to do it. Whether it's gaming, like anything, like you got to do what is meaningful to you know what I mean, and people around will support it. But in saying that, you can't just indulge yourself in those things, because that's how you get over it, and you don't want to do it. You got to find those right balances, and it's hard. Trust me, it's hard. And I feel like I'm still getting there in my own ways, but it's also very difficult. But that's what life's about, you know, and you find those people. A wise man once told me that you'll get there when you, that you'll be the PewDiePie you want to be when you find your Marzia. And I think about that a lot, and I feel like one day, that's right, because you need someone who keeps the balance and doesn't just let you go down the edge, and you need someone who's very dependent. But life doesn't just happen like that. You got to work for those things. It's a long game, just like the big YouTubers like that. They didn't just instant like that. They found their love of passion of film and the love of their lives through the long game, and that's all you got to do with life, because life is just a tightrope, really. Like, you know what I mean? It's a very insane, fun thing that we're all going through. And I know what you're all thinking, I'm just fucking blabbering. Shush, no swearing, it's YouTube, don't want to get monetized. But yeah, it's how it is. It's can be difficult, but you got to find the balances, and sometimes the balances and the change and the adapting to change is all we need to do. I know this video might be a bit of a ramble. Yeah, you can shut me up, you can turn me off if you want, or you can just listen, I don't know. But I just thought, since it has been a hot minute, I'll just give you a little bit of a spiel of how my life's been and how I feel that a lot of you guys might connect. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, life can be very hard, and you got to adapt to things, and that's fine. That's what life's about. For example, I was finally thinking I was getting on track with everything. I had a really good network going. I was going out. I was able to have fun on the weekends. I was working. Everything was feeling stable, except there was a thing missing from my life: the creativity. You know, I had everything. I was finally making connections that felt meaningful, and I still have those connections. And that's what I was getting at before. You know, you make meaningful connections that will always understand you and allow you to do what you need to do to better yourself, and vice versa, because that's what it's all about, right? But that's the beauty of it. You adapt, you overcome, and a lot happens. I felt like I was on a right path with everything, and I knew that I'd get back into the creativity soon. But then I had a bit of a spiral over the last few days, because of everything, and I'm sure if you live around the same area as I do, I live in Australia, Queensland. It's been a bit of a hot fucking few months, am I right? Shush. Sorry, I have Tourette's. Nah, that was an offensive joke. Nah. Again, we are God. We know what's right from wrong. It's just a joke. Can't take anything personal. As I'm filming today, there's been a lot of controversy on jokes. Actually, there was the whole Chris Rock thing. I'm filming that today, so let's see how that ages in a few months. So we'll see how all the controversy, not picking a side, but yeah, so on and so forth. But anywho, as I was saying, back to what I was saying. Yes, that's right. When life throws you many spanners, you need to adapt. And everything was going good. My work was going great. I was making good money. I was having a good schedule. Everything was perfect. And then, because of the floods and due to COVID and new things always happening, they end up having to cancel all the casuals. So I was out of a job. But instead of going into my spirals that I used to, I got back onto the horse. I went through this, like, the stages of grief within an afternoon, guys. And that's where I feel like we all have to get to, you know? Because I'm sure at this point, we're all old enough and we've all been through enough silly traumas where it doesn't even do anything anymore. Like losing a job, anything. Like, yeah, it hurts. It sucks. But I went through those stages fast. And the next day I went out and I printed 40 resumes and I went out everywhere. I was calling places, doing everything, and I ended up getting something within half a day. I got 2 things actually, and it's going good. And now that these jobs are different time schedules, yes, my old job was a great time schedule where I was getting paid well, but now that these other ones give me more time during the day where I can do these things, and I'm not as tired after everything, and I can still work out my social life, my creative life, my work life, and my family life. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, you only need 6 hours of sleep to seize the day. We have 24, you know. People who think you need more just need to sleep faster because you need to balance everything. It's hard. I've been working out a lot as well because you got to keep just not your mental state clean, but your physical state clean as well. It's all a cycle, you know. If you're not doing one without the other, then you get hard. Same thing, I still try and read a lot before my workouts and stuff, trying to keep the brain flowing because that's what you need. Lit fit. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, things are going to happen. It's not always going to be a simple plan, but that's for us to work out, you know what I mean? You need to embrace your past and get ready for the future. And it's a big battle. And we all got this, because after all, we are God. And there's going to be so many more things coming up. Because like I said, I got a new setup I'm planning. A lot of big things are going on. I'm very, very keen. Big month of adventures. Much love to all. Let's see how this goes. Anyways, this is Papa Zaku signing off as always. WeRGod.fm, baby. Don't forget it. Make sure to like, subscribe, share. And if you have any feedback, any comments, whatever, just write them down in the comments. If you know me, again, write them down in the comments. Don't need the DMs. Just comment what you think. I prefer the honesty, and I'd love everyone to, because it feels a community and all that jazz. Love yous all. Peace and love, and yeah, let's do this. Every day's a new day.
Oh, you disappeared during the